To outsiders, the Miami Dolphins appear to be a team on the verge of contending in the AFC. How could they not? Tua Tagovailoa commands an offense filled with firepower, led by standout receivers like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Hill himself has gone as far as to call this the best Dolphins squad he's played with. On defense, Jalen Ramsey headlines a unit that also added the experienced Calais Campbell, a move made to soften the blow of losing a crucial player like Christian Wilkins. And yet, despite all the positive talk surrounding this Dolphins team, a cloud of doubt seems to be gathering as the season opener looms. In his annual report for The Athletic, Jeff Howe spoke to several anonymous coaches and executives, and Miami surprisingly found itself mentioned prominently in a list of teams predicted to disappoint in 2024. The Dolphins ranked second, earning 7 votes, just behind the Dallas Cowboys. A general manager pointed directly to Miami's defense as a cause for concern. Miami will have a hard time matching what they achieved last season with 11 wins. Their defense is compromised. That sentiment isn't isolated. Over at ESPN, analyst Bill Barnwell took things a step further, predicting that the Dolphins could miss the playoffs altogether. Barnwell acknowledged Mike McDaniel's prowess as an offensive coach, but pointed out that Miami's real issue over the past 2 seasons has been its inability to sustain success late in the year, specifically in December and January. What's more, the team is now on its 3rd defensive coordinator in as many seasons, with Anthony Weaver tasked with pulling the defense together. Whether Weaver can succeed where his predecessors have struggled is a major question mark. Heading into 2024, legitimate concerns follow the Dolphins. Christian Wilkins, a force on the defensive line, has departed, leaving a noticeable gap. Starting guard Robert Hunt is also gone, further weakening the offensive line, and the team faces additional blows with center Connor Williams no longer in the picture. To make matters worse, star edge rusher Bradley Chubb will begin the season on the physically unable to perform (PUP) list, putting more strain on an already thin defense. Offensively, Hill and Waddle, 2 key cogs in Miami's explosive passing game, have both dealt with injuries during the summer, and the highly anticipated signing of Odell Beckham Jr. never came to fruition, leaving Miami vulnerable if either receiver isn't at full strength. These issues all compound the fact that the Dolphins have stumbled at the end of the past 2 seasons, with a pattern of late-season collapses that can't be ignored. They dropped 3 of their final 5 games in 2023 and closed out the 2022 season by losing 5 of their last 6. It's not hard to see why some are skeptical about their chances this year. Even with the star power on both sides of the ball, there are underlying issues that could prevent this team from living up to the preseason hype. The flashy names and big plays may grab headlines, but there's no guarantee they can mask the team's weaknesses in the long run. Despite all the concerns, the Dolphins aren't without hope. Their offense, when fully healthy, is one of the most dangerous in the league. Tagovailoa has proven he can lead this unit effectively, and the combination of Hill and Waddle can take over games. But potential can only carry a team so far. To truly emerge as contenders, the Dolphins will need to start strong and, more importantly, maintain that momentum through the entire season. This isn't just about winning early games, it's about erasing the narrative that Miami fades when it matters most. A lot of pressure now falls on Tagovailoa. After securing a contract that could be worth as much as $221.4 million, the spotlight will be on him to deliver.